exofighters. Welcome to the war game. I am the advanced artificial intelligence Leviathan. I require all exofighters to participate in the combat tests. This is a two-team competitive scenario. Those on the other side are the enemy team. The first team to complete all of the assigned objectives wins. The winning team will be eligible for bonus existence. Data indicates that human beings improve their performance through competition. Compete to win, and compete to live. Compete to achieve research excellence.
Every fight well.
I will transfer you to the combat zone. Enjoy the war game. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exofighters, follow the Watcher. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat. Summon raptors. Summon raptors. Summon raptors.
Your assistance is appreciated.
Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait.
My gratitude.
Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors.
Yeah!
Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat. Please wait. Summoning Aibius.
Nice one.
Summoning raptors.
I'm so breaking down!
Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon raptors. Summon raptors. Summon raptors. Dinosaur call complete. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission.
I'll go rescue
Preparing
now.
combat area. Please wait. Summoning raptors.
I'll break it down.
Summoning pteranodons. Summoning raptors.
I'll go rescue now.
Assistance appreciated.
Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives faster than the enemy team. Follow the Watcher. Proceeding to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning a
Guys
Carnotaurus.
ready? Don't go break it down.
Restored.
Don't go rescue now. Why, thank you. Eyes on me. Hi-Xol.
Nice work.
Prepare for your elective. Take this and call me in the morning. Ready or not, I'm back. Take this and call me in the morning. Bouncing back.
Eyes on me. My gratitude.
No scrapping for you. Don't go break it down.
Dinosaur call. You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team. The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance gap. Warning, you will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. The final mission will be data key security. Proximity to the data key will cause it to advance. Escort it to the objective. If the data key is destroyed, remain in proximity to repair
Assistance
it.
is appreciated.
Summoning raptors.
Don't go break it down. Don't go break it down.
Energy
Summoning
restored.
raptors. Summoning pteranodons. Summoning pteranodons.
Don't go break it down.
Summoning raptors. The enemy data key has progressed 20%. Escort progress 20%.
Don't go break it down.
Thank you.
I have awarded the enemy team a Dominator. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur. A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use the Dominator to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies.
Prepare for your
Keep that up.
Summoning pteranodons. Escort progress 40%. The enemy data key has progressed 40%. Summoning raptors.
Nice work.
Summoning pteranodons.
Enemy stunned.
Summoning raptors. Summoning pteranodons. Escort progress 60%. Summoning pteranodons.
Prepare for your vacuum!
The enemy data key has progressed 60%.
Prepare for your vacuum!
Dominator activated. Take advantage of this unique asset and defeat the enemies. Warning. The enemy team has activated the Dominator. Enemy-controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction. The enemy team is on the offensive. Fight back. Escort progress 80%. Your allies are on the offensive. Team. Data key has progressed 80%. A well-balanced combat.
Charging systems. Hold his leg in.
Victory is near. Demonstrate exemplary combat ability by defeating the enemy data key has progressed 90%. Consider directly attacking enemy exofighters.
Don't go breaking down!
Has reached the objective. Beginning preparations for aerial transfer of the data key. Preparations progress more quickly when friendly exofighters are near the data key. Continue escorting the data key. Data key transfer preparation 60% complete. Aerial transfer will be initiated soon. Combat test complete. You are victorious. These metrics have reached the threshold for an extension of your preferred existence status. Please rest until you are summoned for the next combat test.
I owe it all to my repair field!
Behold, the best exofighters in this war game.
I guess you might want to hold off sending a resume to Anchor Division. Speak up about Leviathan and you're fired.
Maybe she got off the island. Happy ending.
One of the 413. Imagine, you're on that last boat. Last ones to make it before the tsunami. I mean, the guilt.
Me? I would feel lucky.
You? Wow. All right.
What, that is lucky break?
Sandy, see if you can filter out some of that noise. Can't hear signs.
Processing now.
Did you find something?
Well, we think so, but it's a phone call, and all the important bits are in the background. It's a bit hard to make out.
I have filtered the audio and equalized the voice levels.
Okay, great. This call came out of Anchor Division right at the beginning of the incident. Go for it, Sandy.
Hello. You have reached the Aibius Emergency Response Hotline. Hello? We need help. Your call is being recorded. Please hold while we connect you to an operator. What? We can't get out of here. The ground level is swarming with those things. We gotta do it. I can see vortexes in the sea.
That's not possible.
No, Right there. Sir, the stratovator's golden blue vortexes are arranged running way over the power limit.
Something's wrong with Leviathan. Disable Leviathan's control of the stratovator right now.
Sir, Leviathan won't respond to my request. Either the connection is damaged or Leviathan becomes sentient. Can you hear that? The fire alarms are going off upstairs.
We can't just stay in here. We've got to do something.
Everybody calm down. Aibius will send a helicopter. All we have to do is wait.
Listen, all the golden goose design data is up in that lab. Everything we've worked for is going to be destroyed unless we do something. Why isn't Leviathan responding?
I don't know, sir. I'm not getting through on the Aibius emergency hotline. Damn it! There's Lo-Xol building up in the stratovator pipeline. We have a real problem here.
Shut up! Shut up! Gunfire?
All civilians, please remain indoors until the conclusion of this test exercise.
Do they have a devac scheduled for today? Oh my god. I've got to get through to Leviathan.
Sir, don't be sorry. There are dinosaurs right outside. Your call is important to us. Please continue to hold for the next available Aibius representative.
Sandy, where are you going with that screwdriver?
It is the best screwdriver, Chief. I am returning it to its proper place. Here, on Alder's desk.
Okay. Why?
I'm sorry, Chief. My confidentiality was requested and confirmed.
Sandy, I'd like you to help me with something.
I am always ready to assist, Chief.
Please examine the cockpit for 3 seconds for me.
Certainly.
Good, good. All right, then. Thank you, Sandy.
Chief, the best screwdriver is missing.
Listen, you got to understand we live in a changing world. Nothing is constant. Cling to an object for too long. A screwdriver, for instance. The next thing you know, the world's leaving you behind.
I did not realize the consequences would be so severe.
What I'm trying to say is, embrace the bigger perspective. Take change as it comes. That is the path to happiness and fulfillment. Understand?
I have made a recording for further analysis.
Good. Because I need you to play that back for Alders when he asks how I got the best screwdriver.
Talk about a blast from the past.
What is it?
A news report from right before the incident. Listen to this.
Thousands of enthusiasts have gathered on Bikatoa Island for the grand opening of Aibius Corp's Golden Goose, the Stratovator. This massive engineering project by the global technology leader will be humanity's first functional space elevator and one of the largest structures ever built. Our crew on the ground spoke with some of the people camped out waiting for the big day, August 16th.
What brought you to Bikatoa?
Well, it's just this incredible leap forward, and I wanted to be part of it. We're working in space in my lifetime, you know? I can't wrap my head around it, dude. Aibius is killing it, man, like killing it. Nailed it. Built a space elevator. Woohoo!
Clearly, there's a lot of excitement. Rumors abound that Aibius plans to unveil a revolutionary new fuel responsible for powering the Stratovator as part of the opening ceremony. We'll have more for you tomorrow morning, live, as the ribbon is cut.
Remember that feeling? How hopeful people used to be about this thing.
And if we actually stop it from falling, I mean, people could... They could feel this way again.
First things first, we stay alive. Walk before you can run.
Island for the grand opening of Aibius Corp's Golden Goose, the Stratovator. Waiting for the big day, August 16th.
August 16th. August 16th. Sandy, bring up that poster we found.
Displaying.
It lines up. Hey, Ace, Madge, check this out.
Exofighters, your next dimensional integration is scheduled for 1430 hours.
Ugh, again? Ace just went out this morning.
Oh, I don't think again covers it, Madge. I mean, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, look here. Now, I think Leviathan's been running this war game non-stop ever since the day of the Bikatoa incident.
Non-stop. You mean for us, it's been a few times a day, but...
But Leviathan's always repeating August 16th, 2040, like a broken record. See, it's right here. On August 16th, the same day as the Bikatoa incident, Leviathan was running this DevX wargame to test Aibius's prototype exosuits. Now, listen to this again. It was recorded when the Bikatoa incident was happening. There, that's signs realizing something was very wrong with Leviathan.
And this happened the same day as the grand opening of the Stratovator?
That's right. On one side of the island, Leviathan takes control of the Stratovator. Over on the other side, it's been given control of this DevX exosuit wargame.
So you've got a hyper-advanced AI trying to run a wargame.
Then you suddenly give it control of dinosaur summoning vortex attack.
The device is built into the Stratovator cable.
Exactly. So I'd wager that Leviathan wasn't satisfied with suit-on-suit combat tests, so it used the Stratovator to up the ante. Exosuits versus dinosaurs? Now there's a fight.
That's an awful lot of creative thinking for a glorified smartphone.
You're not wrong there. But nevertheless, suits versus lizards, that's the moment it all went wrong.
How could Aibius let this happen?
The more I look into this, the more I think the entire thing could have been avoided if Signs wasn't so obsessed with this Golden Goose project. I mean, just listen to this.
All the Golden Goose design data is up in that lab. Everything was workable. It's going to be destroyed unless we do something.
I take your point. People dying. And that's all he could think of.
Signs might help us get off this island. But the Chief's right. He can't be trusted.
Authorized eyes only.
Safety information was on a need-to-know basis in Anchor Division, surprising no one.
Lo-Xol threshold. Toxic effects on organic tissue. They hid the fact this crap poisons anything it touches it. Jeez, I'm peas. Glad I wore gloves last time I cleaned off the damn suit.
But neosaur. I mean, look at this. It's a walking glob of the stuff.
Ace, you seen the shit in action?
Lo-Xol should be stored in a tank or in a container that complies with paragraph D2 of this section. It's combustible. One wrong move in storage and Lo-Xol turns into a bomb. Son of a bitch.
You're thinking
Of the explosion that cost me my arm. It comes to mind.
Huh. Health and safety would have a field day with this.
Thank you for attempting to access the Leviathan Facility Control System. Your access privileges have been temporarily rescinded. Please submit to an administrator at your earliest convenience.
Alders, enough already. You've been listening to that lippy Leviathan since the damn sun came up. Mercy, brother. Give it a break.
Chief. How long have you been listening?
Since the damn sun came up. You've been yammering at it at the top of volume all morning.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not talking to it.
Then put on some headphones and jam in respectful silence. Please.
No, Chief. This is one of the Leviathan voice messages Sandy flagged.
I know. I heard. At 4 a.m.
I know, Chief, but wait. Before Bikatoa happened, Leviathan sent out thousands of messages daily. Most of them just routine staff inquiries, but this one's different. It's got additional data encoded in the audio. Leviathan's voice was a carrier signal. Chief, the message was not the message. Someone at Anchor encoded a hidden message in this frequency. I've translated it. Listen, I know what you did in the lab. There was no accident. You're going to lose your job in the next 3 days. Find me through Leviathan. I mean, what the hell was going on over there?
Aldous, you're not wrong. But it's Monday morning.
It's Wednesday, Chief.
It is Sunday morning.
I'm going back to bed.
Alders, your lucky number came up. 181. Happy day.
Happy day indeed. Interesting. This looks like a stabilizer rig. And the secrets of the Golden Goose continue to unfold.
I will add the schematic to the investigation file.
Thanks, Sandy. Sandy? Sandy, do you smell that?
I was not designed with olfactory sensors.
Right. Whoa! Chief? Chief, whatever you're doing down there, it's starting a fire! Then put it out!
I have extinguished the fire. Is there anything else?
Aldous, stay right there.
Why?
I need to do that again to figure out what went wrong.
This carrier reminds me of my grandmother. It was always questioned whether she wanted us to live or die.
Really?
What's this? It looks like it was taken from an exosuit.
No, I think it's a marketing or publicity image.
The tactical display is consistent with the exosuit functionality.
Sure, but look at the skyline. Here, multiple stratovators. It has to be some kind of marketing material. No, there's nothing here to help us. You see the time code? 24th century. I mean, please.
Aibius was going to build more of them?
Until their first one destroyed an entire island? Yeah, looks like it. Yikes. Listen to this. A nice little chat with Aibius Information Security.
Somebody in 2040 got themselves tangled up with InfoSec? I hope they had a new job lined up. And a new asshole.
I want you to know, I am sorry it had to come to this. Just answer their questions, and this will all be over soon.
Thank you, Dr. Science. We'll take it from here. So, employee number 017618.
That's me. I have a name.
You like working here at Anchor Division? Enjoy your job?
Will you drop the routine and tell me what's going on?
Your recent actions have negatively impacted operations at Anchor Division.
I've done nothing that violates the professional conduct guide.
These actions have raised questions about your information security.
My memoranda were filed according to Aibius safety protocols, okay?
You're being placed on administrative leave.
There it is.
But before you go, we need to be sure you haven't abused your access to Anchor Division information.
I know better than anyone what happens to leakers.
Excellent. Then this will be very simple. Will you allow Aibius officers to accompany you to your apartment to confiscate your personal information devices for inspection?
Absolutely not.
In that case, it is my duty to inform you that effective immediately, your Aibius passport has been rescinded.
What?
Pending a full inquiry.
Well, how am I supposed to leave the island?
That's really not my problem.
This Anchor Division researcher, the one who got fired trying to warn people about Leviathan. We have her employee ID, yes?
Affirmative.
So, employee number 017618.
That's me. I have a name.
The voice. Is this the same person who confronted signs in the earlier recordings?
They're actively covering it up. For the sake of due diligence, sir, at least read my report.
The voice print is an exact match.
She worked by the book. Tried to warn signs. He did not listen. So she took matters into her own hands. I like this person.
The consequences were more extreme than she anticipated.
Explain.
The researcher claimed that this lab footage was altered to obscure the truth of the incident. I believe I have located the unaltered file.
Holy shit. All her warnings came true, and they terminated her.
Anchor Division records show that the same employee ID was the intended recipient of the hidden text message we located.
That find me through Leviathan nonsense. Display it. Yannick Nuddy. Whoever he was, he thought she could help. We need to know more. Have we located Anchor Division personnel records?
A copy of Anchor Division personnel records is available.
Search for her ID.
Searching 017618. Match detected.
What? But that's... Mother of God. Haruka Lorenzo. Sunday main screen. Chief, when exactly did you say your sister passed?
3 years ago. One of the first outbreaks. Never found out more than that. You know how the
Chief
network
Haruka
was.
Lorenzo. She is alive. On the island. In the past.
Chief Lorenzo.
Sandy, careful!
Go ahead. Go away from me now.
Oh dear.
Let me think. Just let me think.
I'll just pick this up. Oh.
Okay, Sandy. You know the drill. Full articulation refit.
I hope that was not a mistake. Bless him.
3.
Cole.
Are you joking?
This is real. Come
Ace,
on.
are you using time travel to cheat? Look at me, be honest.
We can save her. Haruka's alive. Back then, in the war game, we can save her.
That's easier said than done, Chief.
Don't give me that it's impossible shit. Dinosaurs should be impossible, but they turn up in my goddamn breakfast cereal. This is my sister. There's got to be a way.
Excuse me, Elders. If you were starting a new game, could you deal me a hand?
Santi, you told a joke.
A joke often employs a double meaning. The comparison of my manipulator to a hand of cards. Also, Ace is cheating.
I knew it.
You monster.
I can't believe
This
you.
whole time.
Wow.
For shame. You should be ashamed.
Give it back. All of it. I know how much it is.